Hi, I'm Perry from Carbonfibrepoles.asia, and I'm going to show you about brush kits to go with the 45-foot reach pull-apart carbon fibre telescopic pole. So the brush we recommend, based on the European standards, is the Vican 250mm transport brush. And it's been modified for water-fed poling, so it's got pencil jets and a joining point for the tube. And this brush should always be used with what's called an angle crank. Yeah? So the angle crank will screw into the brush, and they screw in quite firmly to go square. And once they're square, that's it. Then the angle crank has the ability to change the angle of the bristles. And the reason is, in America you'll hear them talk about using boar's hair, but everywhere else in the world people are using nylon. And the side of the nylon bristle has got no agitation. So it becomes critical that the bristles do the work. And in countries, I'm in Shanghai, China now, there's no cobwebs because there's no spiders here, and there's no flies or mosquitoes or bees, and there's hardly any birds. But if you've got spider webs, then this level of bristle, where each bristle has been flocked and turned into dozens of little bristles, and this will roll up cobwebs in no time. So you don't have to do a cobweb clean and then a window clean. This will actually do all the work for you. So once you have the angle crank, you can actually change the angle so that the bristles remain square to the glass. Now in America, if you're using the boar's hair brushes, then you probably already know a little bit like the side of a bee's leg or even our arms. Then there are little sort of fibers that come off the sides of the bristles, so the sides of the bristles also agitate, but you won't find that with nylon. So in the brush kit, then you'll get the 25 meters of tubing, and the tubing, there you are, I lost it. The tubing will push into the brush, and so you've got yourself the supply to the brush, and then on the other end we've got a flow control, just a ball valve, and converting it back to your local hose system. Now, when we go to screw this onto the brush, then you'll see that this pole design is 100% there, so that the angle crank screws on. You can't actually screw a brush directly to the pole. So always use an angle crank, and then always adjust the bristles. So in case you're not quite sure, sometimes your pole will be at this angle, so your bristles need to be like that. But if your pole comes in like this, you can see, if you have to walk closer to the building, then you can see that the bristles now are at this angle. So you need to turn the brush around so that the bristles remain square. Okay? This is Perry from Carbonfibrepoles.asia.